The whole world is asking, what would you do? Not only for the reality show of the same name, but I often wonder, what would you do if you were to make the world a better place? The new reality show Undercover High is about young adults in their 20s, late 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, and they're going back to high school to see what the world is like or what high school life is like now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing that. If someone asked me what would you do to figure out what high school life was like, I would definitely go undercover to a different high school as a kid or a teenager, and I would see exactly what is going on in Canadian high schools, considering I am Canadian, and I would see what has changed since I graduated in the years following my departure from high school. Fights are absolutely scary. They're not like the movies where it's cool to watch. In real life it is very terrifying, and you see it all the time on the news, and you hear them like the after effects, the injuries, and what the paramedics have to see. In my opinion, I think that if I were to come across a fight, I would call 911, describe everything, and I would stay on the line until authorities arrive to try and stop the fight before it gets any worse. As a kid, getting over things was tough. Still is now since I'm an adult, but I think it's become a lot more easier for me to get over things. I know it's tough when you say get over it, but in the cases of, there's two different kinds of hurt, emotional and physical. If I was emotionally hurt, that would take some time. Emotional harm is a lot more tough to heal compared to physical hurts. Well, come to think of it, physical hurt is as well, but if someone hurt me both physically and emotionally, I would let it go and not take revenge, because we all know what happened, or you'll now know what happened to Carl V. Erickson. He was a man who just took revenge, and now he's in jail for the rest of his life. So unfortunately he learned the hard way, but luckily we learned the easy way from him. Think back to my video I did for an ASMR attempt. I helped someone. I helped someone at the library, or at a library. She was really down, and she revealed to me, well, we chatted, and in the chat she revealed to me that she wanted to kill herself. And when she said that, I didn't want to leave her alone, so I figured maybe if I stayed with her for a little bit, she could maybe learn a thing or two and maybe try and get help. And she was getting help. She said that to me. She was pretty smart. I would hope she's doing good today. So if someone I knew was contemplating suicide, or if I ever come across someone who was contemplating suicide, I would probably do that again. Stay with them and try and tell them that things will get better. If I was given the opportunity to see what my mental health or mental state was like, I would like to take it. I would like to see what it is like inside the mind of an autistic person. I know there's a lot of different autistic people out there, but I'm actually curious to see what my mind is like. See if my brainwave activity is a little bit more active than some others, or see if other autistic people have the same kind of brain activity as mine.